Hi everyone, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, I have an update again on the 72-year-old gentleman who went overboard on, or at least went missing on the Regal Princess as it arrived back in San Francisco. We also have Carnival quietly raising your drink package prices, at least if you were planning to go on a longer cruise than 6 days or more. We also have the Regal Princess is back in the news because she's having some more issues and she's had to make some changes to her itinerary again. And then we have another cruise ship that just seems to be cursed. Just seems to be cursed because it's got another norovirus outbreak. And it's already being sued for other norovirus outbreaks. So first, a quick update on the gentleman who went missing from the Regal Princess. Remember, the ship arrived back in port. As they started disembarking passengers, they noticed one passenger did not disembark. They did a ship-wide search looking for them, immediately contacted the Coast Guard, etc., customs officials. They sent out search planes and helicopters, and as of now, the search has been called off. Still no sign of this gentleman. And some paid passengers said they were on board, and I've been messaged, and some people have contacted me saying that the gentleman jumped overboard. However, that has not officially been said by the cruise lines or the Coast Guards yet, or border officials. They're still saying that they've scoured the closed circuit TV footage and they're saying no sign that he went overboard. They don't know where this happened. So it still remains unclear exactly what happened, but the official word right now is that they don't know what happened to this gentleman on board. They know something happened because he didn't get off the ship. That's why they're even contacting, they're just contacting everybody in the area, all the different ships, etc., because it's a little bit of a mystery to them. But some passengers feel that he did jump overboard, but again, it's not officially confirmed yet by either the Coast Guard, the rescue teams, or the cruise lines itself. So we'll have to wait and see if we get more information on that in the future. Carnival Cruise Line, by the way, if you buying a drink package, that Cheers package, which is very popular on a Carnival cruise ship, well, normally if you're going on a 3-night, 4-night, a little bit less, the price is a little higher for the Cheers package, because they figure people are going on the ship and will be able to drink a lot. Like, it's more partying, right? If you're going on a 3 and a 4-day cruise, a lot of them are for parties. You're going on to have a celebration. Let's go. And they consume more alcohol. When you're on a 10 or 12 day, you tend to spread your drinking out a little more. It's not drink the whole time. At least that's the thought process anyway. So if you were going on sailings longer than 6 nights or longer, you could prepay your drink package for around $70.74, and that is compared to $82.54, like $12 difference if you were on a 5-night or less. Well, that $70.74 has disappeared now, and it seems like whether you're going on a 21-day cruise or whether you're going on a 3-day cruise, the price for the alcohol is now exactly the same, $82.54. A quick $12 increase per day, per person, per drink for anybody sailing 6 days or more, which of course is the majority of the Carnival fleet. So keep that in mind when you're booking your next drink package that just suddenly, quietly just showed up. Next, we also have the Regal Princess. Now, the Regal Princess, as you know, had some issues when it had engine difficulties, and it actually ended up canceling not 1, not 2, but 3 full cruises to get the generator repaired. They actually fixed the first generator in time to launch their 3rd cruise, and then the other generator went. So they had to replace both generators on the ship, and so ended up canceling 3 cruises. Well, it seems like there's other maintenance that still needs to be done on the Regal Princess, and they are now changing the itineraries for 4 different sailings. The December 8th sailing, which is sailing in just a few days, the January 5th, the January 12th, and then finally the January 19th. Now what they're doing is one port of call, like Costa Maya, will be canceled. They won't be going there, and instead they'll be doing overnights in Roatan, where the maintenance will be done on the ship. Now the problem with that most times is, when you're in a port, a lot of the ship's facilities, like the stores and the casino, can't stay open. However, in this case, Princess has made an arrangement, an agreement, that the casino will be able to stay open while they're in port in Roatan. So they're going to have an extra day in Roatan and lose one in another destination, like Costa Maya, for instance. Well, that is a bit of a change, right? You get that overnight. Some people love overnights. Some people say, no, I'd rather go to Costa Maya than Roatan. I'm missing a port. What's going on? But it's not even clear what this maintenance is. They're not really saying if it's the generators still need repair, the engines need repair, what exactly needs repair. They're just saying they're scheduling maintenance on these days. It could just be ongoing maintenance after the repairs of the generators, and they need to resync things or something along the computer system on board, something. It's simple as that, and they want to base it over those times to make sure they have enough time to do these changes. But I will agree to people that get upset over this kind of situation. Princess is actually giving a pretty darn good compensation package for this. Now remember, they're missing one cruise port, but they're spending an extra overnight in another cruise port. So they're not really losing a stop. It's just a different stop. You're getting 2 days in one. They're still offering everybody on these cruises a 20% future cruise credit to use on a future sailing with Princess. That's a pretty good compensation, 20% for missing a cruise port. Normally, you just get your shore excursion money back or a $25 onboard credit. You know, if you spent $5,000 on the cruise, you're getting $1,250 back. No, Don, you're getting $1,000 back. I was thinking 25%. You're getting $1,000 back. And not only that, if you're upset that this doesn't suit your needs now and everything, Princess is offering a 100% refund. So you don't have to go on this cruise, which, as you know, many times changes are made like this and the cruise lines just say, well, sorry, we're allowed to change the itinerary. You can't get your money back. So sorry, here's a $50 onboard credit. That's it. And Princess is offering a full refund, including refunds, of course, for the shore excursions. And if Princess prearranged your air travel, you can get that money back as well. I think that's a pretty fair compensation in this case. It really is. And next, let's talk about what seems to be the cursed cruise ship. But before I get there, let me just invite you to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. If you want to keep up to date with everything going on in cruising, from the ship breaks down, the itinerary changes, to the cursed cruise ships out there. Is it really cursed? Well, the drink package is going up. All these things you need to know to keep you best informed for your next cruise and where you're going to book and where you're going to go. I hope to keep you as informed as possible and maybe even entertain you just a little bit along the way. It really doesn't cost anything to just hit that subscribe button, but boy, it really does help the channel with YouTube. It just tells them people like cruising videos and they share it to more people. And again, I really do appreciate it. Okay, let's talk about the P&O cruise ship Ventura. It is currently in the news because it's being sued. Because passengers say they didn't go far enough when they had a norovirus outbreak on the cruise ship. They had not one, not two, but 3 different sailings. Ended up over a course of time having multiple people have norovirus, like well over 3% on each cruise. And there's actually a lawsuit out there that started with a class action suit saying that they just didn't go far enough and stringent enough to get rid of this. Well, apparently the cruise ship that's arriving back in port today also has an outbreak on it again. Another norovirus gastronomical outfit. Passengers has said that the crew has warned people not to gather in large groups. That's kind of hard to do if you want to go to the theater or you want to go to dinner in the main dining room. You're kind of in a large group. So much for a dance party, so much for a disco or a silent disco, right? You're going to be in a group. Even the game shows and trivia, you're going to be in a group. I guess you're just not going to do anything then? I don't know, but they said, no, don't do that. And you know what? Maybe if you're not, and of course, if you're not feeling well, please stay in your cabin. Okay, well, some people will, some people won't. And that's just the thing. But it just seems like multiple sailings on this. And of course, the cruise line's response is we have very stringent rules and cleaning, and we have priority protocols when this stuff happens that has been proven to effectively fight the norovirus. Well, maybe that needs to be looked at again, because it just seems that, multiple sailings has now had this norovirus outbreak on board. Something's amiss. It can't be just one passenger spreading it or multiple, because people have gotten off the ship and then gotten back on and then they catch it again. Yet the ship is doing deep cleaning. When it stops in the ports, it's doing stuff. It just doesn't seem to want to end the norovirus on the Ventura. Well, let me know in the comments down below. Do you think it's kind of sneaky that Carnival right at Christmas time seems to be raising those prices for the drink package? And what about having multiple norovirus outbreaks? Do you think something's amiss on the ship, or do you think no, it's just one of those things that happens? I hope you appreciate this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Want to see more tips, more tricks, more travel vlogs from around the world? Hit that subscribe button. Until next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation.